Well, hey y'all, welcome back in the shed. This is a little out of the ordinary because we're trying not to ship on Wednesday nights, but it's Wednesday night and we had two things sell on Amazon today, and we tried to get our Amazon packages out the very next day as much as possible. So I have some other stuff that sold on eBay, Mercari, and Poshmark today, which I'll be putting in another section of this same video, hopefully. But I need to get these out of here, and these two items sold for what, $48 and $45. So, you know, almost $100 a day just on Amazon. And the first item is a robe that we picked up at Walmart. This robe here, I kind of thought my wife was crazy for picking these up. Yeah, I did just say I thought my wife was crazy. But I thought she was crazy for picking these things up for $6 a piece. But she got a whole bunch of them there. And this is a robe from Walmart, and the name is Secret Treasures. It is a small size 4/6, and it's like a pink and gray leopard print. And these were clearance. There's a whole rack of them, and we bought a few of them. And it sold for $47.99. And I will look and see if I need to ship this priority or if I can do it first class. But and we're probably going to slip it in a poly bag, or if it is priority, then we will put it in some sort of priority box. That way we don't have to pay for any kind of packaging. Next up is an awesome find at a yard sale. This was something I was not looking to find at this yard sale, and I didn't pick up much there, but this was one that kind of shocked me when I picked it up. And I paid, if I remember right, I paid $1 for this, and it is a Waterpik water flosser. This is a for kids product, and this thing, y'all, is actually from 2010, and it is sealed in the package. It's still glued together and everything. It sold over on Amazon for $44.99. A dollar pickup at a yard sale. Just paid for my monthly dues over on Amazon. How about that, y'all? Or you could say that $6 purchase on that robe just paid for my monthly dues over on Amazon, because it cost me $40 a month to sell over there. And that's something I have never talked about that before. We pay $40 a month to sell over on Amazon, and we pay $25 a month to sell over on eBay. And the reason we pay that is so we have a store on eBay. We don't pay any kind of dues on Poshmark or Mercari. So, you know, and we don't have to pay dues over on eBay. If we didn't want a store, we wouldn't have to do that. But when you have a store, you can list more items, and I don't know. To me, it just looks a little bit more professional when you have a store up there. But y'all, paying $40 on Amazon and paying $25 on eBay, that's $65 a month. And we make way more than that. It's just a drop in the bucket as to what you can profit on both of those platforms. We don't mind paying $65 a month to get the sales we do. Most of the time we are averaging a little over $3,000 a month gross over on eBay, and I don't know what we actually average over there gross on Amazon, but we like to keep Amazon going because you tend to make more money on items over there on Amazon. Now, their return policy is a little ridiculous, where everything can be returned. You know, we can control that a little more on eBay, but it's worth it to me to pay the $40 a month to sell on Amazon, because it only takes one item over there to make that money back. Alright, y'all, that's going to do it for Wednesday evening. I'll be back in here either tomorrow night or Friday night to package up some more stuff. And there's already 5 other sales that are going to be continued on in this video. So I will see y'all in just a minute. Alright, y'all, it's the next day. It is Thursday, and we are not shipping today. Well, we're not supposed to be shipping today, but I did have an Amazon sale, and I had someone on eBay that asked if I could ship something as soon as possible. So since they requested it and I'm already out here, I'm going to get it out tomorrow. And that's the first thing I'm going to go over. This is a really cheap eBay sale. These 2 games sold together in a lot for $12.99. And it is SingStar 80s and 90s for PlayStation 2. Picked up a big lot of PS2 games and stuff for like $10 at a yard sale. And I've already sold a few of those, and the microphones and stuff I picked up. Made profit on it already, so this is just a little bit more profit. I had I'd say about 50 cents in each one, so $1 in this. And like I said, sold for $12.99. Our other item is something I picked up at Target on clearance, and since it's Amazon, I don't have a way of putting what I paid for it in there. And y'all, I've had this for a long time, and it did have the clearance sticker on it, and I'd already taken that off, so I don't know what I paid for it. I really don't know if I'm making any money on this thing, but at least I'm getting rid of it. I had almost forgot about this. I think Amazon had actually taken it down at one time, so I relisted it, and I just relisted this maybe a week or so ago. And this roller, I'm not sure what all this thing does. It's some kind of vibrating foam roller. I don't know, but it sold for $58.33, and it looks like I can send it USPS Parcel Select for just over $10, and it will get to them on time. That's enough of me rambling on, so then I'm going to cut to me tomorrow when we're getting ready to ship a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, y'all, welcome back. It is Friday, and I am in the shed, and I think I have like 24 items that are going out of here. I had to get one out this morning that I didn't get on video. I was in a rush to get it out before work, and it was an item that sold over on Amazon. It was a headbands game, and I can't remember if my wife picked this up at a thrift store yard sale, but she paid $1 for this thing, y'all. And this headbands game sold for $27.49, but it gets better. Not only did they pay $27.49, but it was expedited. And when you get an expedited order, it means that the customer is going to pay extra shipping. That way, because we pay the shipping on everything on Amazon, so they are paying shipping to ensure that it gets to them in time. Well, it had to be to them in like 3 days. They paid an extra $9.99 for that shipping. Well, we shipped it, and it has an extra day to get there. And let's see. The shipping on that only cost me $8.74. So not only did they pay for the shipping, but I actually made like $1.25 or something like that on the shipping. So that was a great one right there. So that was the only thing I'm going to talk about on Amazon, because I think I got the rest of it before this. But let's see, where do we want to start? Let's start on Mercari. I only have 2 over there. And I'm sorry if I go a little fast, y'all, but as soon as we got home today, we left here. We went to go out to eat, had a little birthday party for my brother-in-law. So I'm back home now, and it is 9 o'clock. So I'm trying to hurry up and get this stuff done. We have a big like church, I would call it a rummage sale, but they call it their like fall bazaar. We're going to hit that at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, so I'm not trying to be out here all night shipping stuff, and I got a lot of stuff to get out. And the first item up, I picked up at a yard sale for, I believe it was $2. And I took a chance on it because I didn't know if it worked, and I would have to clean it up a little bit. But y'all, it took maybe 10 minutes to clean this thing up and to test it. And it is a Sunbeam Instant Steamer. And this thing right here, the model number is 4710. But even if this thing didn't work, there are so many little bits and pieces that you can sell separately, so you could part this out. Like I said, I paid $2 for it. It sold for $31 over on Mercari, and I'm going to pay the shipping. And these things, it looks like they regularly sell for between $30 and $35. Or you can part this piece out for $10, this piece out for $10, the basket inside for $10. So I figured I would try to sell it whole first, and then I'd part it out. Well, luckily and thankfully, it sold for $31 just like it is. And it's pretty light. I mean, it's probably 3 pounds, but it's only going to cost me maybe 9 or 10 bucks to ship, y'all. Our other sale over on Mercari is two 8-tracks. And this one is the Great Marty Robbins, and this one is Marty Robbins' Greatest Hits. These things sold for $9 free shipping, but they do ship media mail. It doesn't cost much to ship those things. Not making a killing, but we bought a bunch of 8-tracks in a big lot. We probably have 25 or 50 cents in each one of them, so easy money to be made. They don't sell fast. They take a while. Now we're going to ease on over to Poshmark and see what we sold over there. We sold 4 items, but 3 of those items are going to one buyer. And this one right here is a separate order. This is a As Seen on TV product. It is a Stonewave microwave cooker. I just picked this up at a Salvation Army last Thursday, I believe it was, and today's Friday, so it's been 8 days, and I think I listed it that day. So it was listed for 7 days over on Poshmark, and this thing sold for $17, and the buyer is paying the shipping for it. And my net earnings is $13.60, but I paid $4.99 for it. So I'm gonna make around $8 on that one item right there. And while I'm up here, I will talk about it during this because it just happened to me today, and it was right when I got home, and I was pretty ticked off about it, y'all. I sold a 9-cup Corningware percolator in awesome condition on Amazon. And if I did my footage right, y'all have already seen it by the time you watch this, but that thing sold for like right at $90 on Amazon, y'all. And I shipped it to them. Now I paid $5.99 for it at that same Salvation Army I got that Stonewave thing from. But I sent it out. I paid like $10 and something for the shipping. I sent it to the person on Amazon. A few days later, right after they got it, they said they came back and asked for a return, which was auto-authorized by Amazon, and said that it was a gift. They bought it for somebody, and the person didn't want it, so they were going to return it. So today I come home, and it's here, and I open it up to inspect it to make sure everything is still there. Well, let me tell you what they did, y'all. They took the top off of that percolator, and inside of it is a stainless steel tube with a basket, and on the top it has like a little top that goes on that basket. They took the top out, wrapped everything back up, and sent it back to me. I got to see where this goes with Amazon, but I am pretty upset if this person purposely stole that piece out of there, because that takes it from a $90 percolator on Amazon to maybe $25 item, a $25 item over on eBay. So I'm still stewing about that one a little bit, but you know, and the main reason is not because it only cost me $5.99, but it cost me over $10 to ship it to them, and then I had to pay for the shipping back, y'all. So this puts me somewhere between $25 and $30 in the hole on this item, and it's no longer worth what it was. And maybe I'll have an update one day, but it is hard being an Amazon seller, to get a claim like this turned around, get your money back. You have to jump through hoops to do it. You have to talk to people. You have to file a claim. It's pretty aggravating, but it is what it is. It's business, and sometimes you lose money in business. You take chances, but I am not happy if this person stole from me, y'all. I am not happy. We're gonna go over here and look at the purchase this person made for 3 items. I've never had anybody bundle 3 items over there on Poshmark, so I don't know exactly how this works, because each item on Poshmark has $7.67 label for priority mail. So am I going to get one label for each one of these, or are they somehow going to put them all together and I can ship them together? I don't know how that's going to work out, so I'm going to have to figure that out on my own. But I am going to show y'all each individual item and tell you what we paid for them and what they sold for. We picked up a whole bunch of these things right here. This is a Nostalgia waffle maker from Walmart. Picked them up on sale for $2 or $3, something like that. This is a Santa waffle maker. This sold for $14 on Poshmark. Then we have a snowman. Same thing as that Santa one, but it's a snowman. This one sold for $15. And we just sold something else. It's in the house. Maybe my wife will bring it out here for me while I'm shooting the video. But and then we have this Tiger brand vacuum thermos. And this thing right here, I'm trying to remember what I paid for it. If I looked it up on eBay, it would probably tell me, but I'm pretty sure I have less than $5 in this thing, y'all. And this alone sold for $30 over there on Poshmark. So I'm not sure what had shipping attached to it and what didn't. So I'm just gonna have to figure it out. It shows my net earnings are $42.40. I don't know exactly how that works out. But like I said, I'll figure it out eventually. Yeah, because it doesn't really break it down in here for me. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Because it shows $53 total earnings of $42.40, and then below it it says $7.67 expedited shipping on all orders. So I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea, y'all. I'll figure it out, I guess. But there's no way that label, that $7.67 label, limits you to 5 pounds. So there's no way that these 3 items are less than 5 pounds. So they better be giving me more than one label, dude. This ain't gonna work out. I'm not gonna pay for 3 labels if I'm the one having to pay for it. That's crazy. Let's switch over to eBay, and we got 18 orders over there. And first up is a Lego City item. This is a race boat transporter. It's a truck and the boat, and the tag's right there. We paid $15 for that at Walmart on clearance. It sold for $29.85, and the buyer is paying the shipping. And y'all, I'm not sure about this one. This came from Ollie's. It has a $20 price tag on it, but I don't know if we paid $20 for that. I say that because a lot of times I'll get like a 15% off coupon, or sometimes I get a 20% off of one item coupon. So I don't know if we paid $20 for this Disney Frozen 2 castle. But it sold for $29.45, and the buyer is paying priority shipping on that. And yep, there she is bringing in the Pillsbury Doughboy that sold. All right, we'll go over to Pillsbury Doughboy in a little while. But and you know, we're going to make a little bit off of the shipping on that castle also. Now, this is a cool little item here. This was just a random lot of 2 items that I put together. We picked up a box full of a bunch of just random Christmas ornaments and stuff at an estate sale for just a couple of bucks. And my wife was like, why are you buying all that junk? Well, I saw something in there that I knew was worth some money. It was some vintage plastic, like twisted or spiral icicles. I think we've already sold those. I think I've already included them in a video. But there was also just random stuff in there, y'all. And 2 more items out of that box have sold today. And the first one I've already got bagged, and I'm going to throw this in a box also. But y'all will see the picture when I put it up here. It is a vintage Russian nesting doll. It's a little Santa, and there's also like this really shiny like plastic Christmas tree. So I lotted those two together, and they sold for a whopping $12.34 on eBay. And I mean, there's pennies in those two things. This is a pretty cool shirt here, y'all. This is a St. John's Bay long sleeve shirt, and it has a bunch of moose on it. It's got moose and like an old red barn and some like Christmas trees and stuff. And I think I paid like $3 for this, $2 or $3 at a thrift store. And y'all, this thing here sold for $19.99 with free shipping. And of course, this shirt's going to ship first class, really cheap. But I just knew that come Christmas time, this thing was going to sell. And if it didn't, it's extra large, so that's my size. So I could wear this beautiful shirt right here that my wife thinks isn't beautiful. Alright, and here is another shirt that was picked up at, I'm pretty sure, at a thrift store. And I couldn't tell you if I paid $2 or $3 for it or what, but we just picked these things up as cheap as we can. And it is a large, like burgundy colored duck head shirt. And these things used to sell for a little bit more, but the price is dropping on them some, and some of them can take a long time to sell. But this one sold for only $14.24, but we are still going to make some money on it. I just went to an estate sale this past Saturday, and I went back on Sunday because everything, there's 2 guys that run these estate sales, and on Sunday, everything is half off that's left. So I left some stuff behind purposely on Saturday, hoping that it would still be there on Sunday. Now, I racked up on Saturday, but went back Sunday, and they had an old Intellivision console and a bunch of games. And I think Intellivision, if I remember right, was originally from Nintendo. I think that's right. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong, but I think that's right. But we got all those games, and on Saturday they had 2 of those games sitting out for $20 each, and all the rest of them they had for $40 for the whole bundle. So I asked if I could get the bundle and the 2 that they had set aside for the same price, and they agreed to it. And my wife has just listed a whole bunch of these things last night, and I cross-listed them over to Mercari today, and this is the first one that has sold right here. And I believe this is an international sale, if I remember right. Pretty sure this person lives in Canada. But anyways, the game that sold is Pac-Man. And I was looking on it to see if it said, no, yeah, there it is, 1982, made in USA. That game right there sold for $22.85, and the buyer is paying the shipping on it. And I don't know, like they paid somewhere around $7 or $8 for the shipping on that thing. But $22.85 for that one game. There was, I don't even know, 25 games or so in there, and I paid $40 for it. So we're already well on our way to making our $40 back on that one right there. And I didn't buy the Intellivision console because I think they wanted like $25 or something like that for it. Those things are worth maybe $80 or so, and maybe if you have the box and the controllers and everything, you know it works, maybe $100. But this thing, the controllers had like masking tape on them and stuff. You could tell they were well played with, and I just didn't want to take the chance, so I left that there. Next up is a random belt, a V-belt that I picked up somewhere, yard sale, something. But this one right here is a Gates Green Stripe. It's a XL 9700. So, and it's brand new. It just doesn't have the little cardboard sleeve. But this sold for $17.70 with free shipping. I'll just throw that in a little poly bag or a bubble mailer and ship it out first class. Next up, my daughter had a sale of some Barbie accessories and clothes. This whole little sandwich bag is full of stuff in there. I mean, there's boots and trophies and capes and outfits and stuff in there. This sold for $12.35, and the buyer is paying the shipping for that. I think my daughter's probably going to make about 10 bucks off of that right there. So she can now go to Barnes & Nobles and buy her some more books. I don't know what I paid for this Vera Bradley bag right here. Sometimes we get these things for like $1. Sometimes you might buy a whole lot of them and end up paying $1 or $2 for them. But this burgundy bag right here sold for $18.75 with free shipping. This sale right here took a little doing. I went back and forth with this guy. I actually gave this guy my telephone number. I actually got it with him on Facebook and gave him my telephone number, and he called, we talked back and forth for a while, and we finally agreed on a price, but he had problems with his bank paying for it. It was long and drawn out for 2 or 3 days, but anyways, I picked up some lighting equipment, and this is like not studio lighting, but like stage lighting, and I picked up some dimmer switches. This is a Lite-Tronics AS42L. I got 2 of these. I got an AS62L, and then I got another type of dimmer. I got all of them for $30. All right, well, I made my money back just on this one right here. Now, I was asking $79 for this right here plus shipping, and the guy said that he had tried to purchase it on Mercari, but he was having issues with his bank payment or something, and it wouldn't go through. So once I finally got on the phone with him, I found out that he has a church ministry that is hand puppets, and he and his wife write the skits, and they have the kids use the hand puppets, and they needed some more lighting, and he wanted this. Well, I figured since it was going to a church ministry, I would offer him a discount. Well, we went from $79 plus shipping down to $50 plus shipping, and he agreed to that. That was the price he named, and I said, sure, you can have it, because I'm gonna get all my money back, and I'm already making some profit on these things. But this concerns me. I don't know why they are charging him so much for shipping. I told him, I said, whatever I pay for shipping, I'm going to give you the rest of it back. Well, y'all, it sold for $50. After tax and shipping, he's all in for $101.61. I don't know what happened there, but there is no way this thing is going to cost $40 or $50 to ship. I mean, it weighs a little bit. I mean, it probably weighs 6 or 7 pounds, but whatever. I don't pay for shipping. He's going to get that money back. So helping somebody out while they're helping me out. I love this one right here, y'all. I was in a local town here, and while I was there, I was like, you know what? I'll make a quick run into Goodwill and just see if there's anything there. I don't find much in that Goodwill, but what I did find was an awesome Pyrex piece, and I'm surprised it took so long to sell. But y'all, this thing right here, I paid $2.19 for this. It is a Pyrex. This is the friendship pattern. It's like these friendship birds. And this right here is a 443. It's a 2.5 quart Pyrex. This thing sold for $39.99, and the buyer is paying the shipping for that, y'all. 10 minutes in a Goodwill, $2.19, turned it into $39.99, and the buyer's paying the shipping. They're paying priority. You know I'm going to make $1 or $2 off of that priority shipping on the back end of my sale. I love it, y'all. Keep your eye out for that pattern right there. This is a small one. Imagine if you had like a 4-quart mixing bowl, or nesting bowl as they call it. I don't know what that would sell for, maybe 60 bucks. Here is the other Christmas item that came out of that box where that nesting Santa come from. There are 99 of these in this bag right here. These are called tulip. Well, I guess you call them tulip flower covers. These are the little clear plastic covers that slide over your Christmas lights. And these are vintage pieces right here. Somebody paid $1.94 for these at one time. There were originally 100 in this, but one of them's missing. And like I said, this just came in a box, just a box full of Christmas stuff. And y'all, you'll never believe what that little bag right there sold for. $29.99 with free shipping, y'all. That is awesome. This is another one of those I don't know what my wife paid for it kind of deals. The tag on these things, each one says $4. They are Brita replacement filters. A lot of 2, a total of 4 filters. So we'll just say she paid $4 a piece. That puts us $8 in. They sold for $28.94 with free shipping. I went to a yard sale and I picked up 3 of these little Merriam-Webster like dictionary, little handheld electronic dictionaries. This one is a Franklin. I picked up 3 of them that day at that yard sale for 50 cents, I believe it was. I couldn't believe when she said 50 cents. I took a chance on one of them because it didn't have a battery in it and it wouldn't come on. But I've already sold one, and I don't even know how many times over my buy price. But anyways, made plenty of money off the first one. This little guy right here, y'all, sold for $23.99. And like I said, I paid 50 cents for 3 of these things at a yard sale. So keep your eye out for that. A Franklin Merriam-Webster's Intermediate Dictionary. And a random pickup at a yard sale, a brand new gas range adapter, y'all. This thing right here, I paid $2 for it at a yard sale, and it sold for $14.99 with free shipping. Christmas is coming, so I expect to see some more of this stuff here selling. This is a Minnie and Mickey Squishmallow, and these things were bought at Dollar General. Dollar General had a sale last year where any squish you bought, what was it? Any squish you bought, you got the second one for like 75% off or something like that. And the original price was $7. So I paid $7 for the first one and then 75% off of that on this one. So what is that, y'all? I don't even know that math. I mean, I might have $9 and something in them. And they sold for $24.46 with free shipping. Just put these things in a poly bag and ship them out first class. Here's some more of my wife's false graph stuff she picked up in that large lot a long time ago. These things just continue to sell, and we're just continuing to add profit off of them. She already has these things boxed up, and I hope she's got them boxed really good. I'm sure she does. But I couldn't tell you what she's got in these, y'all. There are 7 glasses in here, and I don't know, she's probably got a few cents in each one of them. They sold for $15.20, and the buyer is paying the shipping on that order right there. That same estate sale I went to last Saturday and Sunday, where I got that Pac-Man game from, this guy had a dark room, like a photography studio, and the stuff he had in there, all of it was like new. He took really good care of his stuff. Some of it was new, and I picked up a whole bunch of it while I was there on both days. Well, I bought this clock right here. It's not really a clock, it's a timer, and it has outlets on the side for your lighting and stuff. And this thing right here, y'all, it had a price tag of $15 on it. And I asked one of the fellows that ran it, I said, look, if I give you $10 today instead of waiting until tomorrow and paying $7.50, would you take it? And he said, yeah, sure, let me write it on it. So I got this for $10. And like I said, that was Saturday. And this thing here sold, what, 2 days ago actually. And it sold for $46.99. And the buyer is paying the shipping. It's going to go out priority. So y'all know I'm going to make $1 or $2 on that priority shipping also. And like I said, only paid 10 bucks for that, y'all. And I have tested it. This thing works perfect. And the numbers and the hands and everything still glow like they're supposed to. Now this is another one of my wife's items. She just snuck in here a few minutes ago because this sold while I was talking to y'all. She snuck in here and set this down. This was out of a lot of Pillsbury Doughboy items. My wife bought a collection from a lady. This right here is a cookie jar, and I gotta be real careful with it, y'all. This thing is like a porcelain cookie jar, but it's a really thin cookie jar, and you have to be careful with those thin ones like that. But there he sits right there. I don't know, he's maybe 11, 12 inches tall, something like that. He's in really good shape, and he's not chipped or cracked or anything. Well, I don't know what she's got in this thing, y'all, but it sold for $30, and the buyer is paying priority shipping. They're all in for $45.46 on that. And I don't know how many items she got in that lot. She had a total of $80 in that lot. And like I said, $30 for this one item, and the buyer's paying the shipping on it. And we've already sold some other stuff. We may actually be in the profit on it by now. I don't know. But y'all, that's what sold in the last, what, 3 days. Yeah, 16th, 17th, 18th. So that's 3 days worth in this video right here. I hope y'all enjoyed the footage. I hope you saw some stuff in there that you can go out and look for and try to sell online and make yourself a profit. Y'all, I'm getting right to turn the heat back on in here because I can already feel it cooling off. It got down to 27 here last night. And let's see, I think tonight it's supposed to be like 28, 29, something like that. And then it's supposed to warm back up on us. So I enjoy the cold weather, y'all. I am tired of it being hot. So I am looking forward to it. But y'all, I'm going to quit rambling and I'm going to start packing because we're going to get the mail lady busy tomorrow morning. But thank y'all for being here. If you enjoyed the content, please give my video a thumbs up. It really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. It lets more people see my videos. And consider subscribing to the channel if this is something you like. If you want to know what's selling on eBay, Mercari, Amazon, and Poshmark, because we do all of it. Alright, thank y'all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.